Hi guys, I'm really sorry it's been a while. We've been up here for about a month now, so this will be moving vlog part 2 slash just whatever else it's gonna be. I think it's had quite a big impact on all of us. It is a really big change, and yeah, I've been feeling a bit up and down with it. It's been very hard to adjust. Anyway, I don't want to ramble too much. I'm sure I'll fill you in on everything over whenever. But I just kind of want to put all the moving vlog behind me now. I'm really over it, and it's been too much of a stress for too long. So I've said to myself, I'm going to do this today, get it out of the way, and then I can get back to doing beauty bits here and there, which I'm really looking forward to, because I didn't feel like I could do any of that until I'd kind of finished off the whole moving process. So in here we can't use the shower, the sinks, we have no water supply at the moment, which is really annoying, but we're trying to sort it out. So at the moment we're going across to my mum's to use her shower, do the washing up, etc. It's a bit of a nightmare, but hopefully we'll get a plumber out to sort the caravan. But we've just been sort of decorating and adjusting, and I don't know, just trying to get used to life in a caravan, which is pretty difficult with 2 young kids. But yeah, we're getting there. The other thing that's really annoying is Alfie would have been starting preschool because he would have had his 3-year funding. But up here, where they're doing a trial area, even though they've been doing it since like 2004, they only do it with specific postcode catchment areas. And typically enough, we don't fall into it. So any childcare we would have to pay for, which sucks because it cost us a fortune down in Dorset just to get him in for like 5 hours a week, and we were really relying on not having to do that anymore because obviously we're trying to save for a mortgage or whatever. And yeah, now we've got to pay out a ton of preschool funds. We're trying to get him into a preschool at the moment. Even if he can only go for like a few hours a week, then he just really needs to go. He's been very agitated, he's been a bit of a nightmare, to be honest, since we've moved up here. So the sooner we get him into one, the better. Obviously as well, we've left all our friends behind. He's left all of his behind. It's been quite difficult because he really loves to be around young kids, and we're in the middle of nowhere here. We don't know anyone. It's very difficult for him. So we really need to get him into a preschool as soon as possible. But that's the plan this week that we're going to do. So yeah, I'm not going to give you a really detailed tour today because I want to do that when it's completely decorated, because we still got a fair bit to do. But before I get into showing you around and stuff, I'm going to insert any clips that I might have taken on sort of the first week we moved up. I think there may be 1 or 2, if that. But I think it was just of us sorting out all the boxes after we moved up and just the kids outside and stuff. So I'll insert that now, and then I'll get back to this. So let's show you my new tiny abode. So this is our kind of bed slash living area. I mean, it's not very big at all. Like, this still needs to be decorated, as you can see. This is just my little corner. Still needs decorating up there, look. And we've got these little cupboards, which are pretty useful. We wallpapered this, and we've carpeted throughout. Bed, wallpaper, photos. This is just like where coats and stuff are hanging. Very small. And then you've got the door there. So this is after and before. I'll put up now. This one's just woken up from a nap, and she looks a lot bigger, and her hair's growing, and she's got more teethies. And she says hi all the time. Hiya. And this one has just kind of half had his hair cut. We got to about here, and we could not do it anymore because someone was literally having the biggest meltdown I'd ever seen. So I think that's going to be a job for when he's asleep later, is getting his fringe, because he absolutely hates his haircut. You're going to show everyone you can crawl?
We can crawl.
I know she can. Move that out of the way.
Mommy!
Come on then, crawler. Come on. You want to play with the Hoover? Okay. So, sorry about the mess. This is Alfie's little bedroom. I'm going to put in a before picture, because this was a double sofa bed, but we found when we pulled it out for him to sleep on, it slanted down and it was very uncomfortable, and he just wasn't sleeping very well in it. So we were like, right, we're going to take that out and we're going to get a toddler bed and shove it in there. So we obviously need to finish off this bit here. This is just a mess under there, ignore that. That bit needs to be boxed off because that is the manual control of how this wall slides out. You can see from out the window that back wall's come out a fair bit, because before it was in like to about here. So that's really handy. It's made a lot more room. Do you like it in here?
Yeah.
Yeah? And we got some little storage boxes in this little gap for some toys. So that's your cool little bit, isn't it? I'm afraid you don't have a lot for your mouth, but we knew we wouldn't. And your shells you got from the beach the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah? So next to Alfie's bed is our little kitchen area. This bit's been decorated, as you can see. Got a fire blanket there because we are very prepared. In these sorts of places you really need them. So we've got a very good microwave that was built in, which is great. We've got an extractor fan and a light for the oven, which is here, and that's been built in as well. It's pretty small, but you know, it does the job. And that's all run on the liquid propane gas tanks, which we have outside the back. And I don't know if you've got the gist from me before, I'm absolutely obsessed with Christmas. So I saw this the other day and I could not resist. It is a gingerbread candle and it smells bloody amazing. So in here, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. We have cups and stuff and plates, which we've obviously had to downsize a fair lot to fit into those two cupboards. And then we've got a kind of condiments thing here, my cute new teapot, which I absolutely love, an egg basket, the kettle, the tea, coffee and that. I really want to get some new ones of them actually. And then in here, these are like chopping boards and you take them off and you've got two sinks, which I can't currently use. Then under here, we've got kind of a cleaning cupboard. And then in here is like the cat food and baking trays and stuff like that. We've got some more plug sockets, which is really nice. Got another little one here, which is not really got anything in it. And there's the toy box, which I've just shoved there because there's literally nowhere else to put it. I'll try and insert a before picture. But we did use some of the wallpaper that we actually had in the old flat up here. We almost ran out, so it's a bit mismatched and I forgot to fill that in there. But we just thought it added a bit of home because I have been very homesick up here. So down here, you come on from the kitchen area and then we've got pretty much airing cupboards. I'm sorry, it's a total mess because it just, I need to put, Mimi's banging her toys. I need to put shelves or something in here. It's a complete mess. But that's one. And then under here, we've just got like the electric trip switches and stuff. And then here, the very annoying part is Mimi's bed. She's currently in a travel cot because what we plan to do, I really like these units, but before they were there, this would have been a double bed and then a bunk bed just along here. So what we're going to do is keep the top cupboards because they're very useful. We do use these, but we could make do without them, I suppose. So we're going to try and take that out and then put a little bed in there for Alfie or Mimi, and then whoever's, you know, big enough first, because she'll need to go into that one at some point because it's a toddler bed, and then he'll need a bigger one. So that could probably fit in there, hopefully. So she's in there at the moment. We've padded it out, made it pretty comfy. She sleeps really well in there. And then this is the bathroom. Not going to show you a lot because it's a complete mess, and we've just dumped a load of washing in the bath, and it's, yeah, we don't really use it. But that will be sorted out soon when we've got our water supply. And then you've got cupboards, little worktop here. More cupboards where like the food and that is kept. Cat food's there because Mimi will try and eat it if it's on the floor. And then this was from home. I've not really got anything on it yet. And we've got a little electric radiator here. So supposedly we have central heating in here, but we cannot get it to work. And instead of using all the gas, we decided to get a couple of little electric heaters. And because it's such a small area, they just heat the place up so quickly. So I think that was probably the best way to go. But this is kind of just a whatever area at the moment. I don't really know. Until we take out this bit for another bed, I'm not quite sure what's happening here. But yeah, as you can see, we carpeted it throughout. And then here we've got mine and Dean's clothes cupboard, and there's like a little wardrobe there. And then we've got a fridge freezer. So this is freezer here. And then this is the fridge in there behind that. And then we've got another trip switch thing down there. And I will try and get a before picture. In fact, I might take this down now quickly and show you what it's like without. That's better. So this is after. We've obviously got the carpet all the way throughout, because by the bed we had carpet, and then through here it was this horrible like blue vinyl stuff. Pajama day, hello! That's made it a lot nicer for her to crawl on, and it just feels cleaner and more sort of homely. And then lastly, we've got fridge in that there. We come up to this bit and we've got a hi-fi, some cupboards with like medicine and stuff in, and DVDs, and then we've got our telly, and a kind of, this turns into a sofa bed if you want it to, but we haven't actually tried it yet. But I really don't like this. I think it's really tacky and it just feels dirty, and I don't know what to do. I like the chrome and the table, but I'm not sure what to do about this. This needs to be wallpapered or something, Fabloned, I don't know. That back bit needs to be decorated, but yeah, this is our kind of like seating area slash telly area. And Hoover and Mimi's trying to crawl up my leg. You can't just stand up all the time. And lastly, we've got this other bit here, which is where the seating area is, and we're going to wallpaper all these horrible blue bits. This, yeah, I kind of need to touch up and fix, but I will get around to it when I have a day where I don't actually have a migraine for once. But yeah, we've got another heater here, and then here is the door area. We've got our keys up here, and then we go outside. And yeah, obviously because it's so small, it's very hard to keep tidy. I had the mind frame that because it's smaller, we're not going to make as much of a mess because we're not going to have as much stuff, blah, 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 blah. But it's quite the opposite. So, this is the caravan. This is the current situation.
Alfie did a poo.
Alfie did do a poo, good boy. And Alfie has officially started using the toilet, haven't you? Because you're a very good boy. So yes, that's me. Mimi is screaming outside. What have you seen? Oh, what do you think of this crazy wallpaper? It kind of hurts my eyes a little bit, but I thought it was really cool. Goes with the colour scheme that we want, so yeah. So that's the second part of the moving vlog. Finally done. I'm sorry it wasn't very interesting, or it was literally just showing you around after all the waiting. But as I said, it's been a very stressful time, and I've just not been able to pick up the camera and do anything. Hope you've enjoyed the vlog. I don't know if there's anything else I've forgotten. I mean, I'll do some more vlogs and stuff and go into more detail on other stuff, but for now I just want to completely close off the moving bit because I'm so over it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's just been stressful and it's been hell. But we are here now. The kids are settled, kind of. Yeah, it is what it is. So I will see you guys in my next video.